Hey y'all, it's Andrea here at VW Family Farm, and today I want to talk to y'all about my favorite place to buy groceries, Azure Standard. I've done videos before on going and doing my pickup. You order online. They're a company out in Oregon, and it's a really great place for organic or just natural type foods that you would buy, or not just food, products that you would buy at like a health food store or a Whole Foods or somewhere like that. But you're in a sense cutting out the middleman. You can get them cheaper than what you can go to any store and buy these same products. Like for example, Dr. Bronner soap. I love that stuff. You can get it a lot cheaper than you can go buy it in a store. So I've showed y'all videos before of going to my drop. There's drops all over the country. You put in your order online, and then about 6 days later, I think it is for me, you meet an 18-wheeler with a bunch of other people in your local area. And it's a good way to network and make friends amongst people that are interested in natural products and natural eating. And I mean, it's been a place also for us to find people that are interested in buying our products here on our homestead, and our eggs and different things like that. But I've never shown you the actual process of ordering it online. So that's what I want to do today. How do you know what to order online when you're trying to order for a month and you don't have the option of, just like you do at Walmart, like running back in there and you're wanting to do the majority of your shopping online? What if you forget something important, and then right after your cutoff has come because you place your order, there's a cutoff time, and then 6 days later you meet the truck? Well, what if you realize you forgot something? How do you avoid that? When you're not walking around a conventional store and browsing, how do you remember everything? How do you do it? How do you get on their website and do it? So those are the things I want to show you today. I've got other videos out about the process of doing the pickup and things like that. Maybe next week I'll show you exactly what I ordered this month, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to keep it pretty brief, is how to go about it and how do I not forget things. So number one, when I first started committing to doing this quite a bit, and this is along the same lines as like people are really getting on board with Walmart pickup and Kroger pickup and all kinds of grocery store that you can get online and place an order and then go and they will bring it out to your car or whatever. This is along the same lines. This has been around a lot longer than that, and this is a way to get organic and natural foods and a lot of fresh foods and that are grown on Azure farms or partner farms. They also make cleaning products that are healthy and safe and environmentally friendly for a really good price, because they have their own brand, which is personally my favorite brand they sell, called the Azure Market brand. But that's beside the point. I'll show y'all that when we get on the computer. But number one, how do I not forget stuff? Well, let me take you to my pantry here in just a second. But the first thing I want to share with you is that when I first started committing to shopping this way several years ago, I thought, how am I not going to forget things? And I had already placed several orders up to that point. So what I did is I sat down. It took me a while, and if you're starting from the get-go, this is not going to take you very long because you can just document this from the beginning. And I went back through all my past orders and made a big giant list, because y'all know I love lists. So I took all my past orders and wrote it all down. And I actually wrote down prices too, because at that time I was trying to decide, is this really saving me any money, or could I just go to like Sam's or Walmart and stuff and buy organic brands there and be paying cheaper prices? Well, I quickly found out the answer is yes, it was saving me money. I couldn't even go like to Walmart and buy the cheapest store brand of something like organic or comparable to what I was ordering, and it even come close. I was saving money by ordering from Azure Standard. Now I have a link to Azure Standard in all my videos. That doesn't cost you any more. It just lets them know that you came to them by hearing about them from me. And the first time you shop through them, you will get a link as well, or it doesn't have to be a link. It can just be a code that you can give people. And then once they place an order, they will give you a little bit of a discount to use on your next order. It's a one-time discount that they'll give you. But it doesn't cost the people shopping anything more. But anyway, so I just went down through there. I wrote down everything I had ordered. And I'm going to be telling you some of the things I order regularly. I'm going to take you to my pantry, even though it's probably a disaster. I am one of those people, I am somewhat organized, and in some areas I'm totally disorganized. And in like list making and things like this, I'm very organized, but my pantry probably looks like a nightmare. But I'm going to show you anyway. So that was the first step, writing it all down. So then when I get ready to order for the month, I will go to the pantry and I will look through this list quickly, because if I'm standing in front of it and I can see, like, I have a 5-gallon bucket of flour or whatever the case may be, salt, whatever, I can quickly see nope, nope, nope. And I don't even write that down. I just scan through this list while standing in my pantry. Then I go to the computer and I can remember, like, oh yeah, I had a ton of that, need that, whatever. Okay, so that's the first thing, is write down the things that you're gonna order, so that each month you can skim through that list and realize, hey, we're out of peanut butter or whatever. But let's head to the pantry. Okay, so this is my safe room converted into a root cellar. And you can see I've got tons of 5-gallon buckets in here. Everything from wheat berries for sprouting, wheat berries for grinding for sourdough, rice, flour, sugar. I've got that up on the top is laundry detergent that I order from them in a 5-gallon bucket. And then over here, that up on the top, that is pink Himalayan salt that I love from them. Just all kinds of different things that I've ordered through them. I actually grew these butternut squash, but I've ordered vegetables like that from them. I order lots of fresh things. So this is the first place I come, and I will take these buckets and kind of either pick them up and feel how heavy they are, or look in them and decide, do I need that this month? And you can buy things from Azure Standard in small packages. Like, you could buy a small thing of rice, but I usually buy 25 pounds at a time. These buckets will hold about a 25-pound bag. If you order a 50-pound sack of something, you're going to need probably 2 buckets to hold it. Here's another thing I order all the time, is their extra virgin cold pressed organic olive oil. That is my favorite kind. Its price is good for what it is, so that's another thing I order. I've got avocado oil down here. I keep that on hand. I have figured out I like avocado oil for making homemade mayonnaise because it doesn't add a strong flavor. This is their Azure Market dish soap, because I wash all my dishes by hand. Love this stuff, and I order several of these at a time. This is a gallon, but you can order a small thing as well. All right, I cannot believe I'm showing y'all this. I'm in my actual pantry now, which doubles as my laundry room, so you can see my baskets up there. But there's a lot of things in this pantry that I order from them as well. I know you can make cream of chicken and cream of mushroom yourself, but I prefer this brand that they sell, and I order it in a case of 12, and they're in these little paper cartons. This is organic cream of chicken. I like to cook with these every once in a while, not all the time. But you can order just a couple of those. If I'm ordering something, I usually order in bulk because it's a cheaper price. And then I don't have to order that for months at a time, actually. I order lots of nuts and seeds from them. You can see those are raw sunflower seeds, almonds, walnuts, things like that. I love this brand of tuna. It's in a BPA-free can. That's why I like it. So order that from them. Lots of spices, things like that. So I just come in here and scan through what is in my pantry, what is run out, and what I need to order for that month. So that's step 1 on my grocery order. Okay, so when you get on Azure Standard's website, this is what it's going to look like. Let me see if I can get this little, there we go. Not super computer savvy, but I'm going to try to show y'all this. Okay, so you're going to get on, you're going to get logged into your account, and this is what it's going to look like. There's all kinds of categories you can search, and you can see over here on the right, if you share the Azure program, which I was telling you, sorry, I got a fly in here, that's when you will have either a link or a code. You'll have both to share if you have people that don't aren't comfortable doing links, like they can't figure that out, because I know we have some older family members that they're like, I don't know how to use all this technology stuff. I'm that way sometimes. You can just give them a code, and when they go in to make an account or whatever, they can put your code in and it'll tell them that you sent them. But this is what it's going to look like. You can go over here to this shop tab and click down on it, and you can see they do so much more than just food. In the spring, they do plant starts, which I've never ordered because we start our own, or you can get plant starts local to your area most of the times. But I've seen a lot of people order their plant starts. They have a lot of supplements. If you click on that, there's all kinds of herbal supplements, homeopathic medicines, and all kinds of stuff like protein, like probably protein shakes and all kinds of stuff for juicing. They have pretty much everything. If it is a health plan that people are on, they probably have things to accommodate that. But normally, and they have health and beauty too. I've ordered a lot of things from there. They actually have makeup, just all kinds of stuff, like healthy deodorant and shampoo and conditioner and all kinds of stuff like that. They actually do sell some essential oils as well, but normally the tab I'm under is this one, is the food tab. And so you can see all the different categories that they have. A lot of times I pretty much know what I'm gonna order, so I don't really browse around except for this category right here, produce, because that is gonna change with the season. So like right now, you can see they have apples. They are bagged apples, but like in the fall, as fall starts getting closer, they will have their own apples harvested from their farm. And you can get great deals on organic apples, all different varieties, whatever you prefer. And they'll sell them like juicing grade. They might have some bruises on them or whatever, or maybe irregular shaped or whatever. And then like #1 grade, which is like the best. And same you can see with carrots here. These are #2 carrots. They'll also sell like whatever they call it, grade A or #1 or whatever, somewhere in here. I don't know if they have them all the time. But so some things, like if you're wanting to juice them, and you don't care if something's a little bit like irregular shaped or whatever, like let's look at these #2 carrots. Trying to see. Okay, here we go. It says the #1 carrots are straighter, more uniform sized, used fresh on the dinner table, while #2, sometimes odd size or odd shaped, are often juicier and therefore more often used for juicing. #1 and #2 range in size from 7 to 11 inches in length. So if you don't care if they're irregular shaped, you can buy #2s for generally cheaper. So anyway, I get on here and I just browse through the produce and see what's in season. So like right now, they've got beets. If it's coming out of your garden, they've probably got it too. I like their yams. I love their cabbage. It's always fresh and good. Their cauliflower. I like these sweet potatoes. These are organic sweet potatoes. They're white inside. I like those. You can buy all kinds of stuff. If you're into making like fire cider and stuff for your family, you can find ingredients on here that are really hard to find in the store, like horseradish root. I've had a really hard time finding that in the store. So you can see like right now they've got rhubarb because that's in season. Just all kinds of things like that. Now a lot of this is grown right there on their farms. They have partner farms. Things like that. I will be ordering these purple sweet potatoes this month. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and add them to my cart. So because those are very hard to find and I want to grow those. That's why I'm ordering them. I'm going to sprout them and try to grow some and get me a little starter on it. So I just hit add to cart, like over here that says add to cart. That's what I hit right here. And it has a 1 there showing that I added that to my cart. If I want more than 1 3-pound package, I just hit plus. And I'm actually going to leave that for right now and think on that, see if I want to order that. So anyway, that's what they have right now as far as produce. Now, here's where I take my list that I was talking about earlier, my master list, and I paused the video and went and glanced through my pantry. Sorry, I gotta get a drink. And so now I know by scanning this list what I want to put in my cart. So one of the things I want is stevia, because Ben puts stevia in his coffee, every cup of coffee he has. And we have found out our favorite brand is Sweet Leaf. So I just typed in the search bar stevia. It brought it up, and it probably already knows which one I order. So this is the one I like. This is a bigger bottle. You can see it's bigger than any of these others. It's a 4-ounce bottle. And a lot of times it'll tell you how much it is per ounce. So this is 408 per fluid ounce. This is by far his favorite kind. It's not flavored. I'm going to add that to my cart. But that's the one he prefers. It doesn't have an aftertaste. It's what he likes. I'm trying to think. I think I've ordered this one before too, and it's good. It's called Stevita, and it's a clear liquid extract, and it's quite a bit cheaper. So I'm going to think on that. I may change those out and get that one, because I think the price might have went up on that one I just added to my cart. But I do love this Sweet Leaf brand. I do. I've ordered, like I said, this Stevita brand that's in these type bottles. I've ordered those as well, and it's good too. Stevia, if you know, can tend to have somewhat of an aftertaste, and the Sweet Leaf just doesn't. It's just the one we prefer. So it brought all these things up that have stevia in it. So I've added that to my cart. Okay, so now up here in the corner you can see this little picture of a box, and it says my cart. I've got 4 items in there. I'm going to click on that box. Okay, and this is my order. Okay, now it's got stevia and it's got these potatoes. Now I can click go to checkout, and I can go ahead and check out right now. But I can keep shopping until my cutoff. I'm going to close this window out. And you can see up here in the corner it says my cutoff is in 1 day, 6 hours, and 51 minutes. My cutoff is actually on the 4th of July. Normally my cutoff's on a Wednesday, and then the following Tuesday I go pick my order up. But you can start at the beginning of the month and add things to this cart, and you can still check out. That's fine, but you can keep coming back and taking things out if you're like, I don't need that, or adding things to your cart all month. And then when your cutoff comes, no matter where you're at in that order, it's gonna cut off and finalize at that point. So just remember that. If there's things you put in there like I did and I'm like, I'm gonna think about that, make sure if you're wanting to take something out, you come back and do it. But that's pretty much all there is to it. You can get on this website. Like I said, it's very user friendly. And you can, like over here, you can see when I was searching for stevia, I could have just clicked, I only want liquid stevia. So I clicked that box, and I only want clear. So now I'm refining my search even more. And I only want Sweet Leaf brand. So here we are. These are my only 2 choices. And a lot of times what I like about this website is it will give you the price per ounce. So I can see this by buying 4 ounces instead of 2, and 4 ounces is a big bottle that will last you forever of liquid stevia, because you only use a few drops at a time. By buying that, I'm getting it for $4.08 an ounce versus $4.90, and they show that a lot, like price per ounce. That's how I price check, and that's why I buy in bulk a lot. But as you can see, that's really all there is to this. It's not a complicated process. And when your cutoff comes, now my cutoff is for my drop. So you go into their website, and there's somewhere on here, let's see. I'm going to try to find it. That says, oh, one more thing I want to mention before I tell you that. Over here under shop, down here at the bottom, there's bargain bin, and there's things on sale. Now, bargain bin items, I'm going to click on those, are things that they've been placed in there for one reason or another. Probably because the date might be getting close, or just different reasons. Trying to see if it'll tell you. Okay, here we go. Why is this? Yeah, so when you click on it, it says, why is this a bargain bin item? Bag, cut, and tape, 10% off. So if you're okay with that, you can get some great deals. Like I saw something in this just now that I need. These coffee filters. This is where I buy my coffee filters. I like unbleached coffee filters. I like the brown ones because I don't want bleached coffee filters because I'm pouring hot water through them, or it's running through them in my coffee pot, and I just don't want bleach in them. So they're actually called If You Care basket filters. They're made from unbleached paper, no artificial fibers, totally chlorine free. You can get 100 of them for $3.09, or you can get 300 of them for $8.15. So you can quickly do the math. Buy 3 different 100 packs and you're paying over $9, and this one you're paying $8. So that's the one I'm getting. You can even go up further than that and get 1,200, but that's more than I need. So as you can see, it says this is out of stock and they're not expecting more before my cutoff, before mine's gonna ship. It says some similar products to consider. And here's one. It says, I guess what I was trying to get was in the bargain bin. Let me check that out. Let me see why it was in the bargain bin. It doesn't say, so I don't know why it was in there. We'll try it again. Okay, so it let me add the one that was $3.09, and here I can see on this page I just kept trying to add the different sizes. There was one that was just 100, there was 3 boxes of 100, and now I've just added the 100 from the bargain bin. It says box, torn, and tape, 10% off. So I need them, so I'm gonna go ahead and order that, and I'm gonna actually order a couple of them. If I could have ordered it in bulk, I would have saved like $1, but it's $1 and I need them. And honestly, what I do is I don't order every month, so I try to get things bought up. Even if it say costs me an extra $1, then next month I probably won't place an order. So as you can see, that's really all there is to it. It's pretty easy. Thank y'all for hanging out with me and watching this. I hope it helps you figure out how to order from their website. There's nothing hard about it. It's a really great deal. It saves me so much money, keeping me out of town, saving gas, and keeping me from impulse shopping. And honestly, I just don't like to go to town all the time. And if I do, I don't like to go grocery shopping. That's just not fun to me. But I hope that helps. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd love to help you because it's a great resource. I felt at first when I started doing it, like, am I spending money we don't need to be spending? And then I put the pencil to the paper and realized I'm saving money buying the same things I was going to town and buying. So anyway, thanks for watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. If you want to shop through Azure Standard, there's a link below. See you later. God bless.